tell her, hey. Girl, you cannot sell this live for money purposes. Who you doing that for, Sierra? Oh, no. Copy that out. Nobody on here. They hung over from their turkey cat. Hey y'all, here I am again. Hey. Say hey, Divine. Divine, say hey. Divine. Say hey, Divine. Grand Rising, y'all. Say hey. Show them that you know how to say hey. Yay! Clap your hands. Come on, let's show them. Say hey. She want to play with her toys. Say hey. Hey. So this is a tutorial today on how to do little baby hairs. Nah, I'm just fine. We got the little ball fade in the front. The little ponytail right here. But see, when she get to be like 1.5, it's going to be Rapunzel. The black Rapunzel. Alright? Don't laugh at my baby face. Hey, y'all. Divine, say hey. Because I'm about to let you go with your teeth. Say hey. When I tell y'all, Divine is the happiest baby on the planet. She don't never cry. Ever. Like, probably what? Once or twice since the girl been born. Now, she get angry, though. She an Aries. Come on, don't let them see your cootie. Divine is diaper free. Says, I potty train. I only wear my diaper when we going somewhere because mommy don't listen to my cues. Sorry. I'm sorry. Why are you mad? See, here we go. Every time I get on live. She must don't like. I don't know. I ain't gonna say she don't like y'all, but it's getting a little suspicious. But anyway, so a little update on Divine, you heard me. She still don't got no hair, but that don't matter. That's not what we concerned with. She's doing excellent. Like, she just everything. Like, she really just everything. My baby don't ever cry. The only time she get mad is when I'm on live with y'all. She is fully potty trained. She also does not wear a diaper at night. She only wear it when we out and about because I ain't gonna lie, by me having other children, I don't really be listening to her like, and I don't want her to pee and poo on herself. So, she is diaper free. Say yay. And see, that's the thing. I gotta get into it with people talking about, you don't do that to no damn baby. How come we let animals have more rights than us? The dog don't come out wearing no diaper. Why the baby dog don't got no diaper on? Where they diapers at? Where they wipes and stuff at? You know, it's always, humans want to be so backwards. We always want, I mean, I had people when I was potty training her, dogging me out. She just a baby. You know, but logically, when we sit and think about it, it's okay to have her pee and poo on herself. Don't that seem a little retarded? Don't that seem like we just put a diaper on and let them poo on themselves and pee on themselves and that's okay? That sounds ridiculous. That's what it sounds like. So what the ancient Egyptians used to do, our ancestors, I don't know what other people do or what other cultures do, but our ancestors used to have a clay pot. And this is where the word potty comes from. So this is where the children used to poo and pee in when they were given the signal to the parents. And like with her, she'll go like, that's her signal. And it'll sound like she trying to push or something, and you'll know she have to potty. Dang. Dang. Why you mad? Why you mad? Why we gotta go through this every live? But anyway, so y'all give animals more rights than we do human beings. Even in birth. Even in birth. You don't have no veterinarian always like, we have to deliver the baby, we have to deliver the baby. They give the puppies and the animals more rights than y'all when it comes to birth. And that's the fact. It really, really is. They trust the animals more than they trust for you to have a natural and decent birth. And it's just foolishness. We don't see animals giving birth as such a high-risk thing as we do humans. They get to give birth freely, without medication, without doctors. They let the animals just give birth. But you, nah. It's going to be all this preventive care. It's going to be, this is going to go wrong. This is going to go wrong. They make birth such a traumatizing event till the stress that they cause you from this may happen, makes you create this whole mental world of things that would have never went wrong had you not imagined them. Have they not created it and you create? What you pointing at? How do you pot? So I was getting into something real quick. Don't point at questions because I'm going to get distracted. All right, so potty training, supposedly, it's really called elimination communication or communication eliminated, whatever way you want to say it. Because they always trying to play me like I'm saying it backwards. I don't care about your English language, okay? I wish I knew my mother tongue, ooda booda kaka, okay? Because that's what I was probably speaking back in the day. So no, I'm not going to say it right. And all y'all with them PhDs who think you better than everybody else who don't have them, if you don't know nothing about health, and you don't know that the things that you put in your body either makes or break you, you don't know nothing. So I ain't intimidated whatsoever. So anyway, back to you listen for the cues. They're going to give you cues. Come on, you got my breast hanging out on live. They're going to give you cues as to each baby's going to be different. So you have to pay attention. Once they come out, they're going to make a certain sound. You have to look at their stomach muscles. They're going to tighten up their stomach muscles. They're going to do certain things to let you know, here, I have to use the potty. So anyway, where was the, see, I forgot. I was talking about birth, right?
Yeah, they peeing.
Oh, anyway, so yeah. So what birth, the thing with birth is there's so much preventive care. There are studies that show that the tests that they give y'all now to see if the baby's going to have Down syndrome are almost never accurate. Why? Here's what's strange to me. Why are we even giving such a test? That's what I would like to know. Oh, how are you going to prepare that your baby has Down syndrome? Mentally? Because that's the only way that I can see this being like something that's effective. The test within itself is more risky than the baby coming out that way. The test is almost never accurate. They are scaring the bejesus out of women with all of these tests saying your baby's gonna have, I didn't hear like, oh, my baby, they say that my baby is gonna have like a hole in their heart. They can see. Here's my way to put it. We are dealing with what you would call like mad scientists in the slick. And you are nothing more than what you would call a practice. So for each different person, it's like this experiment phase, okay? So we looking at ultrasounds. You know, I don't know if y'all, we didn't went into why ultrasounds are bad. I'm not really going to get into that on Facebook Live. I done said a few things as to why we don't go for as to why we don't go for it, but I won't get into it. So, no, actually, she is teething, but she does not have any teeth. Now, let's get into that. All right. When you are, and I'm not saying, Lord, let me not say, I'm not saying that just because your baby got teeth at 6 months, you did something wrong. Listen to me and listen to me well. Just because your baby got teeth at 6 months does not mean you did something wrong. But we have to understand, when we are nursing a vegan child with the absence of hormones from the meat and the dairy, they are going to grow differently. I'm not saying this is the right way and you did it the wrong way. There's going to be a difference. So I am nursing a child who technically should not have food. Oh my God. See, it goes so deep. I don't really like to talk about this on live. Okay. So nothing should hit the gut before 1 year old. Here's why. And this goes for antibiotics, medications, epidurals, all of those drugs. Nothing should touch the gut flora of a child before the age of 1. This is why when y'all ask me, is there a substitute for breast milk? I never really answer those questions because inside of me, it hurts for me to offer you a formula that I know, although it's alkaline, will destroy her gut flora. And once you destroy the gut flora, you destroy the brain. And I'm not saying the child, because let's not take everything to a psychopathic extent. I'm saying, like, I'm not saying the child's going to be, like, mentally retarded or nothing like that. But I'm just saying that they're not going to be at the best level that they could have been had you not played with the second brain. So here's the thing. Hey, Divine. So cute, girl. So when we go into the baby, technically, now this is like facts. This is not just my opinion. If you start to research, if any food besides the raw liquid breast milk touches the gut flora before the age of 1, it touches the stomach before the age of 1, it destroys the gut flora. Meaning that now they're going to have an overproduction of either bad bacteria. It's going to throw off everything inside of the gut, and it's not going to have that balance. So the child is going to be able to get more sick, ear infections, diaper rash. Diaper rash just means that whatever either the mother is eating or the baby is eating is highly acidic. It isn't because, well, I guess it's a mixture of you leaving the piss on them, but that is how you know that whatever you're feeding the child is super acidic. Because once the urine touches their private area, it begins to burn because the pee is so acidic. And this is where you get the rash from. Okay, so anyway. So, technically the child is not supposed to eat before 1. Okay? That's established. God, they just hang all the time. And that's fine. I don't care about them hanging. But y'all don't talk about me. So, with them not being, them technically not supposed to eat before 1, why would they get teeth before then? Right? Okay. It's like, I don't even want to go through this madness. I'm just saying, this is not, you did anything wrong if your baby got teeth. So I am nursing the baby with a mostly alkaline vegan diet, except for when I go out of town and there's a lack of that. And because I do, you baby, where we at with the camera? You're not getting paid. You're fired. No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So anyway, and a little. Okay. So technically,
your phone
except when I go out of town, I do have the baby. It is hard for me to kind of like cook like I would want to. But anyway, so, whew, baby. So anyway, so technically, I just lost where I was. So anyway, I'm feeding a baby. That's mostly alkaline vegan baby. No soy, which is a hormone disruptor. No dairy, which comes with added hormones made to support a baby calf. And no meat, which also comes with hormones. Whether it's supposedly organic, because y'all like to get organic meat thinking that really makes a difference. So this is a diet free of any hormone disruptors. I don't wear any makeup, which is also a hormone disruptor. I do not dye my hair, which is also a hormonal disruptor. I do not use any type of lotion. I do not use any type of deodorant. There is not a single chemical that ever touches my body in the last 7 years because I am a psychopathic with it. I do not even use regular toothpaste. The toothbrush that I use does not have animal hair in it. It is a completely vegan toothbrush. So I have never gotten my nails painted in the last 8 years. I have not worn perfume in the last 8 years. I have not let a single chemical touch my body. Like, this is how sick I am with it. This is why I get really pissed off at anybody that promotes womb care and has tracks in their hand, knowing damn well that the chemicals from that weave go through the scalp and cause hormonal disruption. With makeup all over their face, knowing damn well that the makeup on their face goes into the bloodstream within 26 seconds and destroys the uterus. So when I look at you selling womb care and you got your hair dyed and your face is cake up and makeup, I'm wondering what you got to offer my sisters, because you're not keeping it 100. You selling something and you destroying your own self. So when I say I'm the only alkaline real goddess true to this, when I be looking around, that's all I done seen thus far. I'm not saying you ain't real with it, but what I done seen thus far, I don't think they keeping it trill with it, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Because I do this 100%. They ain't never gonna be nobody that say, no, I seen her with some makeup on, they lying, and I will beat them up now. No, really. My family be telling me, calm down, Krystal. It's a little lotion you touched on accident. But I already know what it do, so I can't deal with it. I'm like, oh, did you kiss me with your mouth having lipstick on it? I go crazy. I don't want no chemicals touching my body. So anyway, I haven't done that in the past 7-8 years. I'm talking about nothing. Even the detergent I use, I'm crazy with it. The cleaning people, because I do have cleaning people that come like help me clean. They not allowed to use no chemicals. I would fire her on the spot if I ever saw Dawn in her bag. If she was that even come up in here with some Febreze, she'd be out of here. No chemicals, because we don't understand that bleach, which destroys DNA, the fumes go and destroy the lungs, go and destroy the skin cells. You have to be very careful around your children. I do not play that shit. I really don't. There is not a chemical in this mug. So you want to use key limes for deodorant. You want to use shea butter for deodorant. Once you start to become pure in the inside, you don't even need all of that foolishness. You don't have to wear deodorant. You walk around, you're not always like super stinky, sweaty. Your body just holds that natural pheromone smell. Remember, all of these things were created to mask the imperfections of the diet that we had. Of course, you're going to smell like chicken ass if you eat chicken ass. That's just what it is. You're going to smell like, you know, your vagina's going to have a lot of discharge, a lot of milky, wet, nasty discharge if you have a diet high in dairy or if you're eating dairy. You are going to be what you're eating, and that's a fact. So once you stop eating this stuff, your face is going to clear. You're not going to want to cover it up. They call it cover girl. She don't want me. She just want action. No. But all right. But anyway, you man, that's why they call it cover girl. Because in a sense, you're covering up what you naturally would look like. Your natural glow, your natural imperfection, this face or whatever. Because of the things that you're putting inside your body. The same thing with perfume. That is a huge hormonal disruptor. Your natural pheromones are very important. The man needs to smell who you are in order to, to be feeling you. You smelling like Chanel 5 and Rihanna? Who are those women? Why you don't smell like you? You know what I'm saying? So, y'all have to understand that it goes so much deeper than them destroying our physical. It starts to get very psychological. It gets to be very psychological. The destruction of the womb, the prostate, the sperm, for each generation to come. I'm not preaching this just so you choose not to get right. Here's my thing. Here you say, well, I heard a girl tell me yesterday, well, listen, I just want to live and die. Cool. Don't reproduce. Because then your egg quality, your thoughts, everything about his sperm, everything who he is becomes that child. So if that's the way you want to live your life, that's fine. Everybody has their own free will. But once you reproduce, then that's the tricky part. Because now you fucking up generations and you ain't had no right to do that. You got to care for that child. So anyway, when they come to my house, they have to use water and lime essential oil for the windows. For the mirrors, for the floors. I use dishwashing liquid. Let me tell you, I use 7th generation dishwashing liquid to clean the surfaces of stuff with lime oil. Because lime oil is food. It's very antibacterial. Antibacterial. She just need action. She don't just want to stand there and like look at me. She want to play. Bring her to her little bunker down. Her bunker, Lord Jesus. They ain't got no bunker in here. Okay, it was an accident. I mean her little thingy. But anyway, so, oh Lord. All right. So anyway, you want to just make sure that you don't have, okay, on the Febreze thing, y'all seen where it say, do not spray around pets or do not spray around birds, or basically they'll die, okay, like an asthma attack. Do you know the #1 killer of black boys in America is asthma attacks? Where do we think that shit comes from? All of these synthetic sprays and chemicals in your house. I swear to God, if you still using Fabuloso, get your shit together right now. I want you to go pick that shit up and put it in the trash. That shit is deadly. Take the bleach out of your house. I know y'all seen all them scary movies. They wipe the place out with bleach because it kills DNA. So you done sprinkle the bleach all on your clothes, and what you think? When it get on your skin, it's all good because the bleach didn't wore off in the water? No. It's bad enough that we have to take a shower and we have to take a bath in the chlorine-filled ass water with the fluoride. Okay? I don't even go in pools. My family thinks that I'm a psychopath. They was like, Krystal, you're not living, but I don't look at that as living. I feel like what I'm doing is living because I don't want to live that way. I don't want to get in pools. You know what I do? I be searching for hotels with saltwater fucking pools. And that's just what it is. I ain't fancy or nothing. But I don't want to swim in chlorine water. I already got to take a bath in that. And then y'all always, ooh, Lord Jesus. All right, so anyway, you want to make sure you can use the lime oil. And you can get these essential oils from, do not go to Walmart. Please at least go to Whole Foods. They're not really expensive. I use that for everything. And you can use lavender oil, which is also, and chamomile, which is also antibacterial, antifungal, whatever that stuff is, okay? Because they had the little white man on the last live talking about I wasn't speaking English. I already gave y'all that warning. You ain't offending me, sir. I don't care, okay? I don't. But anyway, so you want to use the lavender oil, the chamomile oil, and then I'm from New Orleans, which I expect. And those are the things. I wash my clothes in the 7th generation. Here's the thing. I'm looking for the least of the poisons. 7th generation, blah, blah, whatever. For lotion, shea butter. I barely use oil on my skin. The body is like high in water. Oil and water don't mix. So I don't even eat with a lot of oil in my food. Seldomly. I like saute my mushrooms in water. You can use water, yeah, like it's okay. But if it requires oil, use a little oil. You don't want a diet that's high in oil. They'll block up all your little arteries here, blah, 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 whatever, okay? So I don't use oils on my skin. I do not use coconut unless it's for medical purposes only. Coconut is extremely fatty. Yes, good fat, true it is. But using it for non-medical purposes will cause your fat. It's not good. It's just not good. It affects the heart. It affects circulation. Say, for instance, you have a sore throat and you want to rub some coconut oil right here. Cool. That's fine. But stop putting it on these little babies. Their body isn't even meant to handle that type of fat content that young. Do not put coconut oil. See, anything that they advertise, you want to go the opposite way. That's why I'm a true Aquarius. Anything I see on the TV, I'm going that way. I have to pay attention to everything, okay? So with the coconut phase, coconut is this real good thing, but it's for medical purposes only. It should not be used on the skin every day. It should not be used in the hair. That's a problem. It's way too much. Y'all eat way too much fat to even play with that type of fat as well. And then anything you put on the skin does not have to pass through the digestive system. It automatically goes into the bloodstream. You want to be super careful. There's another thing that is preventing y'all from having babies. I keep telling you. Okay, I'm looking at you. You've been using the tea. I'm looking at him. I see that your face is full of poison. But you don't get it to that extent. You think to yourself, well, the next girl had on makeup and she got pregnant off the baby boom. Bam, wham, fine. She is not you. She probably didn't have to go what you had to go through. Mentally, emotionally, physically. Her husband may not eat how you eat. Everybody's situation is going to be different. Understand that the makeup today, even if it's vegan, you looking for chemical-free and vegan makeup, not just vegan. Because they want to play games. They want to be vegan, but then it has all of these, the same chemicals. It makes no sense. That's another thing, ladies. You can't say that you're vegan or you're taking this journey to be alkaline vegan and you have makeup, which is not, that's not vegan. That's not vegan. That's animal derived. They tested on animals. There's lard in most of that. So when we get into makeup, it's not that I'm trying to say, oh, be plain Jane. That's not it. Oh my God. I just want you to understand and know everything. Once you know what you're dealing with, whatever you choose to do, that's on you. So with the makeup, we have lead and mercury. So you say to yourself, I don't get vaccines, right? because it's high in mercury. They have nothing but poison in it. I don't do it. But you put the makeup on, which is high in mercury. So you might as well be getting the vaccine. And then we do all of these things where we're breastfeeding and we don't understand that it can cross the barrier of our milk. And so you have a lot of women who will give up on breastfeeding because they don't see the work, but they're the ones putting the poison into the breast milk. Also, I see a lot of people pumping, or say for instance you're breastfeeding the baby and this breast begins to leak. Do not catch that milk. That is poison. What happens is when you begin to nurse this one, this breast begins to release any of the smoking that you did when you were 16, 15, any of the toxins in your blood. Stop catching this milk. Let it leak. It's leaking purposely. It's leaking purposely. When your nose runs, you have a cold. See, we don't apply everything to everything because we're so stuck on not thinking outside the box and only thinking about what they tell us to think. That's the problem, okay? Your eyes start running, you got sinuses. Your nose start running, you got a cold. You have mucus coming up from your throat, you got mucus here. Your pussy running, all well and fine. Why is that not a problem? Why do we think that a leaky pussy and a leaky breast is not poison, is not shooting out toxins? So when you put the baby on this breast and this breast begins to leak, do not catch that milk. That milk is poison and that milk is releasing toxins so that it can protect the baby because the body is super intelligent, right? So that's another thing with discharge. Discharge and cervical mucus is not the same thing. Cervical mucus happens maybe a couple of days before you're about to ovulate, just getting a little ready. Then when you ovulate, it could be long mucus, egg white, gooey, nasty, looking juicy. Have sex on that day, please, when you see that, especially if you're trying to get pregnant. And that's another thing I want to tell y'all. If you're ovulating and you're on the T's, you start to ovulate and y'all having sex and you're not getting pregnant, then most likely it's not you. Because obviously you're ovulating, which it takes to have a baby, and you wasn't ovulating before, and for some reason you're still not getting pregnant. What you need?
I forgot I don't want to leave that on live.
And you still, now you have me on live? Anyway, and you still not getting pregnant, then most likely it's not you. Here's the thing that we don't understand either. I'm coming, you. I always say I'm not going to be long, Here's the thing we don't understand either. He could have just had a child 2 years ago, and we be like, it's not him, he just had a baby. That's not correct. You could have just had a baby 2 years ago. The body will change like this because when the body gets tired, it is tired, okay? It is so, the body will be like, listen, she literally don't listen to nothing we fucking say. We about to be out this bitch. Like, we give up. Can you imagine going so many years the way that we went and we just emotionally destroy people, physically destroy people, mentally destroy people, and the body wants to freaking just give up. Here's another thing. We get sick, the children get sick, and the body automatically says, stop. No fucking eating. Please give me a break. Please let me do what I do and repair myself. I'm begging you. I didn't shut off your senses to get hungry, because you don't be hungry. It's like, look, I done told you, please stop eating. I done shut off your senses to be hungry. Please stop. You still go feed the fucking children. I be so confused. Talking about my baby's sick and she haven't ate in 2 days. I'm 2 days. She gonna be all right. Because she is allowing the body to do its proper mechanism, whatever, and allowing the body to heal. Do not force a sick child to eat. What is wrong? What are we come to? This is not the slave days, okay? Stop forcing a child to eat. It's gonna be okay. Then, I noticed that's a common question with the little children. Oh, my little guy isn't eating as much. Remember, his stomach is the size of his fist. That is all that he needs. As long as the food is nutrient filled, that's what it's not the quality of food, it's the quantity of food. Even with the breast milk, it is not the quantity, it's the quality. Divine barely eats. She get on the titty, she suck, she gone. Okay? She barely exhausts a whole, so, but it's mineral filled. You can obviously see these are milk titties, okay? Milk breasts. So, because it's mineral filled, because I eat fruits, because I eat vegetables, she gets what she needs because her stomach is not this big, but the size of her little fist. And stop thinking that a fat baby is a healthy baby. Who taught us that? Fuck who taught us that. Let's rearrange that way of thinking. A fat baby does not indicate a healthy baby. Stop looking at your baby, especially a vegan baby. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't have your babies out here malnutrition because your idea of a vegan diet is mashed potatoes and corn. That's what's going to have us fucked up. Okay? It needs to be a whole balanced diet where they have fruits in the morning, a little light salad, 20% nuts, 20% grains, a few little minerals, let them drink their little tea once or twice a day, because they little, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's a complete diet. Now, don't be out here, if you're giving your child meatless meat and soy milk and all of that, and then they're not growing, then that is a problem. But what I'm saying is, vegan babies are going to be smaller than women who are giving their children dairy and meat. I'm going to fall off the bed. I'm going to have to go this way.
Oh.
Who are giving their children dairy and meat. We know that meat and dairy is going to sit in the body. So, of course, the baby is going to be fat. When you are raising a vegan child, do not expect... Listen, I have a 4-year-old. When she made one, she was like right here or something like little. I ain't listen to none of that. I ain't want to hear it. I go out in the streets and you say my baby little, I don't give a fuck. My baby healthy, though. So, I never let none of that mess with me. That's another thing we have to do. You have to stop listening to what you feel as though people's opinion is going to be. If your child seems okay here and it's hitting all the milestones, walking, doing all this, you're fine. It's going to grow. You just think a baby not going to grow? I mean, do they have some type of genetic disorder? Oh, they're small for their age. At 4, they're going to be super small. It doesn't work like that. We have to start releasing these fears and all of this other stuff. Okay. So, stop being afraid to whatever with the baby. But I was saying, it was something I wanted to go back to. But initially, the reason that I got on this live, because I always go deep into things that we don't even need to go into. I got on this live to tell y'all the difference between the gentle yoni soak and the gentle yoni steam. Okay, so the soak is what you would put into your tub. And then one woman was like, it's just like crimpling up when she put it in. The water has to be warm. Don't be afraid to like get in there with your hand and, swoosh, swoosh. Now the gentle yoni soak, that's what you were soaking. Now remember that the body is the largest organ. It's going to go straight into there, all over, in the skin, in the body, good. But the main purpose is to nourish your vagina, okay? So you want to get those minerals in. This is basically, we're dishing, which is effing up our pH balance, and we're putting things inside of us that don't belong, like plastic and herbs and bad dicks and all of that other stuff, pearls and all of those things. And the body is always going to have a certain reaction to us forcing things in our vagina that does not belong there. I say time and time again that once the sperm goes into the body, into the vagina, it tries to fight the sperm. The vagina don't want anything up there. She barely want that nigga stuff. So what do we think the reaction to sticking anything else up there? And that goes for fingers, that goes for dishes and pearls and all of this other foolishness that I didn't say. I mean, foolishness. You give your vagina as much respect as you give your face when you beat that bitch up. Like, stop playing with your cat like that. That is a sacred entity. It is the shape of a triangle. The triangle is the strongest force on the planet. The strongest shape on the planet is a triangle. That's why the pyramids was in the shape of a triangle. Your nose is in the shape of a triangle because you can stop eating, you can stop drinking water, but You got minutes to live if I cut off your oxygen. Straight up. Your vagina is also in the shape of a pyramid, people. I'm serious. Pay attention. Your vagina, okay? Vagina, all right? Very, very, very sacred place. Stop disrespecting it like that. Back to the yoni soap. So you sit inside the water, and this allows it to go in the little lip area, go into the skin, tighten up your vagina, refreshing you after your menstrual cycle, refreshing you, soothe you from yeast infections and UTIs, and to give you that relief, give you that natural pH balance, good smell. This is what the Gentle Yoni soap does, okay? That is different from the Gentle Yoni steam. Well, Soothing Yoni steam. The steam is what you would actually sit over that pot and steam with. Okay, so we don't want to steam when we're on our menstrual. Some people do, but it causes other people to bleed more. If you're trying to get pregnant, then don't steam right after you ovulate, because we don't want to mess with implantation. Okay, we want to make sure that the egg gets to go where it needs to go. Steaming once or twice a week is cool. If you have like a bacterial infection, a urinary tract infection, a yeast infection, then of course you may want to do like 3 times a week until you could get, but they work conjunct together. Damn, Krystal, this is too embarrassing. It's like, I don't care. You want them to work together. Really, you do. So when you're looking, say for instance, you have a yeast infection. The yeast destroyer is what you need, because it's a common question too. Do I get the Yoni Wipeout or do I get the yeast destroyer? For yeast infections, you need the yeast destroyer, because when we're dealing with yeast, we're dealing with something that's a little more difficult to take care of, especially if all you have been given is antibiotics, which also destroy the gut flora, which also makes future bacteria resistant. We have to get serious about our motherfucking health and get it out the hands of the people that don't give a fuck about us, because we playing some serious ass games. Antibiotics are linked to so much shit that I am not even going to name it on here, but you better go and research that shit, okay? You better go and research that before you giving your children antibiotics and giving yourself antibiotics. It's going to come, because I'm not going to get mad today, because I had one lady like, whoo, Krystal, you're going crazy. Whatever. This is my time to vent, okay? I be cool as ice. But anyway, so the whole point is, antibiotics is not where it's at. It's just not where it's at, y'all. So there's other ways. What I'm noticing too, no one really has the patience. The patience. I had a girl come to me who from New Orleans. She had a big ass cyst on her eye, right? And she was like, please help me. Please help me. And I'm like, look, now if I give you, I'm going to give you a face wash. I got to give you a mask to put on your face. And I got to give you 2 teas. Now you could go get it cut open and drained out by the doctor. 1 second. Might leave you a scar and some scar tissue, okay? Or you could rock with me for almost 2 weeks and it's going to be gone. Gone. It hit the 2-week mark like 2 days ago. Gone. I'm talking about her whole eye was swollen, right? Patience is what we are lacking, especially when it comes to fibroids. I have had so many women give up and just go either get a hysterectomy, get their uterus taken out that they given to transvestites, and they doing research on, because your uterus is super dope and your uterus ain't nothing like it in the world, because that's where it holds life. That's the portal from one world to another. Your uterus is dope, okay? It is not a useless organ, and it is an organ that is super important, not just when you're pregnant, okay? If you do not have, don't go into all that, Krystal. Stay focused, okay? Your uterus is super important. But they give up. They give up. They say, listen, it's taking too long for the fibroids to break up. Sis, you didn't have these fibroids for years. This is fibrous tissue and blood. Why? What will make you think that you're going to go 1 month and that's it? Why don't you give yourself patience and time? Why are you giving up so fast? You see Divine little ponytail? That's as much patience as y'all have with the fucking fibroid fighter. But the choice is going to be up to you. You either going to go the holistic route or you going to go their route. Either which way, I'm not mad at you. But I do feel a little bad because I'm sure that's not an easy route to take. When you could get, why don't we put dedication into ourselves? You go work and you say, ain't nothing going to stop me from getting this education and being this CEO. That's what you say to yourself. To go sit at somebody else's desk. You go these years of school, you so motivated, right? But you never put that work into yourself. I'm starting to wonder why we do that. Why do we hold ourselves less than everything else around us? So we have to start understanding that, everything is starting to be mental as well as physical as well as emotional. Why are you giving up on yourselves? You give up on your children. You give up on yourself. You let your man stand. He been cheating on you for 20 years. I be so annoyed. So it's only so much I could do. Because then y'all start to wear me out. Well, I just need motivation. And listen, I am the person to be here for you with that motivation. Do not get me wrong. But you cannot wear me out. I cannot become redundant. And you in my inbox almost every 3 days. Because then I'm going to start ignoring you. And then you're going to feel played. And then you're going to say, well, why are you ignoring my messages? Because I done told you all I had to tell you. And now you have to take that ball and you have to play your own game. Because there's nothing left that I can do for you. I can't come in your house and make him stop smoking. I can't come in your house and force you to stop eating what you're eating. I cannot sit with you. If you from New Orleans, I can sit with you. And if you want to fly in and pay me for the time that I'm going to have to take away from Divine and my family, then I can sit with you. But other than that, I cannot babysit you throughout the whole process. And I will, so if you've noticed, or there are some people that I do not respond to anymore. Because I noticed if the ones that y'all paying attention, y'all see them constantly comment on my status. Please know that I've given them all I could give them. To the point I'm exhausted. You have to put in your own work for you. You have to have your own inner strength. And I will be there to hold your hand, but I can't do it for you. You start to exhaust me, and I got other women who need me. So we can't do this. Stop giving up on yourself. Give yourself time. If you say to yourself, this is the holistic way that I want to go, then get your shit together. If you're addicted to food, get the Vanish craving and the sugar craving eliminated. Don't go get your nails done. You have to start, I deal with this shit all the time. I got people around me that come to me, well, what you got because I don't feel well?
Gotta use it. Okay,
well, you gotta wait, baby. What you got because I don't feel well? Okay, well, I could put a package for you. And I always give them a deal. Instead of it being $20, I'm going to give it to you for $15. But you can't afford that. But you got $5 to go get you a pack of cigarettes. And a 10-case pack of milk. Your priorities is what's fucked up. And that's really what it is. So you have to start really getting your shit together. Okay, I'm not going to buy that pack of cigarettes. Okay, I'm not going to go get my nails done. Okay, do I need $500 worth of hair? I don't know. Because I feel like this is priceless. And I love my shit. Whether it would have been nappy as a motherfucker, I love it. Okay? Because it grew in my head. I feel like y'all Christians are the biggest hypocrites. Y'all want to tell people the parts of the Bible that you want to deal with. I thought it was like love yourself and all of that shit and be thy who you are and all of that. I thought that's what it was. But we have this big issue with feeling like the way that God made us shoot out the kitty cat is imperfect. We don't get perms to straighten our shit. Why are we doing that? That's not how it came out. And I'm not saying you can't straighten your hair because that's a personal choice. But I feel like when you got to damage your scalp and damage your inner being for something that goes against what you look like, then that's a problem. Because we all know at this point what perms do to the uterus. And then when you feeling depressed and you feeling all your hormones disrupted and you super depressed, you want to get on Facebook. I watch everything. Do I be judging y'all now? Because I don't give a fuck. But I watch everything. It's an Aquarius trait. I got an Aquarius sun, an Aquarius moon, an Aquarius Mercury. I'm a psychopath. Really, I am. No, seriously. So I pay attention. So I watch when you go get your perm. And then I pay attention to your statuses 2 weeks later. When you super depressed and things ain't going right, sis, you just put a huge hormonal disruptor on the top of your motherfucking head. It went into your scalp, all to straighten your hair. It went into your scalp, into your uterus, disrupt your hormone, and you ain't give no fucks then. But now you super sad, but that's just the way the body works. And then you're about to bleed, which is an ultra super sensitive time in a woman's life. So you playing games. And then you want everybody to come to your rescue for something that you created your fucking self. I'm over it. I'm fucking over it, okay? I really, really am. So that's what I mean. Nobody ain't talking about straightening your hair is a problem. I'm talking about when you have to go through daily fucking lengths to do something that goes against who you are. Period. Period. Straight up. Okay? So that's what I mean by that. So anyway, so if you're having like a yeast infection, you need to treat him as well. Sit his little balls and penis in that motherfucking Yanni soak, okay? You tell this nigga, you tell this king, get in this tub and soak your balls and your penis in this, okay? Because I done seen it. I don't know why y'all act like the doctors say y'all he can't have a yeast infection. I've looked at multiple dicks. I mean, multiple penises. When I didn't have a yeast infection, I was dealing with him. And his little, he got the little, y'all don't never see the skin got the little white stuff on it. And it like the skin like super, like old age dick. I'm telling you, you don't see it. Put his ass on the yeast destroyer and put him in that gentle Yanni soap. Are you going to keep going back and forth with it? Give him the Yanni infection wipeout if he has an STD. And you have an STD. Stop thinking these people that play with you. Why is an STD the only thing that you can give somebody? And nothing else matters. He can't give you. Really though. Every time you treat yourself for something, treat him for it. Period. Especially when you're trying to break up fibroids. You take soy out your diet. You take away your hormonal disruptors. Yet he's doing everything that's on the list and giving you semen that also feeds the fibroids. We got a problem. What can I do about it? Nothing. I can only tell you to put him on the Sperm Vitality. Shit, if he want to take the fibroid fighter so it could go through his semen to help you out, you got a good man. You got a good man. I ain't never heard one yet, but let him say, well, let me take that fibroid fighter. So when I shoot up in you, I got the fibroid fighter herbs going right in that cat. You got man of the year if he think of that. So, I mean, stop it, okay? The man can take every single thing on the site except for the baby boom. If he have taken the baby boom by accident, it's okay. But I would prefer him because that's more unisex herbs to a woman, okay? That's more feminine herbs. So, he can take everything else, though, all right? So, keep him off soy. That's another thing. He drank, he smoked, and y'all having sex while you're pregnant. Come on, bruh. See, me, I haven't done the research that I want to because, see, I'm self-taught. And I kind of listen to universe. But here's what I think. Because, see, y'all like to call me crazy. But I think this way. If sperm got things that soften the cervix, right? And when you catch an orgasm, you got chemicals that soften the cervix. So when they say that sex, you technically not supposed to be having sex while you're pregnant, I would think that that's a fact, basically. So, okay, you having sex here and there. Cool, okay. I don't think, it's going to cause too much disruption. We living in a world where we're sexually mad. So, 9 months without him getting no pussy, we already know he going to cheat, right? Okay, so, anyway, you got all this going on. I want to know, and y'all don't laugh, but this is a real question for me. Do the baby eat the sperm? I want to know. I have yet to research that, but that'll be my next thing. I want to know, because if the baby eats what you eat, right? Anything that you put on your skin can, probably cross the barrier. Like if you put in a heavy metal mercury makeup on your face, it could cross the placenta and go to the baby. Where does sperm go? If it go in the bloodstream too, I don't know. But here's the thing. At least let it be healthy. I don't know. That's up to y'all. That's what y'all do. I don't know. But here, just be careful out here. That's all I'm saying. So then he got this filthy ass drugged out alcohol sperm, and then you having sex while you pregnant, bro. Y'all, we gotta get it together. And I'm just saying this because I care about y'all. Because if I know all that I know and I'm doing it, why would I care? Like, you know, because there's a lot of people, stop fat shaming. Hold the fuck up. Fat shaming? Why do we have to think that it's okay to be fat and we know that's unhealthy? Ain't nobody fat shaming. Y'all gotta stop getting mad at people who don't agree with certain things. Stop being homophobic. Hold the fuck up. Don't I have the right to not agree with getting it? I'm not saying this is what I go for, whatever. But it's like, whatever people don't agree with, they want to like put something on it. If I'm saying, you know, hey, let's get healthy, I'm fat shaming, bitch? Hold up. You know what I'm saying? If I'm saying, hey, you know, I would prefer my daughter to be with a man. Now, I don't like gay people? Hold up. I don't understand why we got to take it that far. You know, it's it. Oh, if I talk about, I be seeing y'all statuses talking about me. You think I'm not paying attention? I talk about, oh, don't get the perms. Let people wear their hair the fuck they want. You right. Let them wear the fuck they want. I don't give a fuck. I'm just telling sis who need to hear, hey, this what the perm do, sis. You know, in case you ain't know, you know, because you watching my live, and I figure you want some information from me. So that's just all I'm saying. But y'all got to stop the man. It's always this weird stuff. You do what you want. This is what I do. This is my job. So I'm going to do my job. So that's about it with that. So, let's see. Oh, Lord. Y'all on it today, huh? Y'all done ate that, Thanksgiving meal, and y'all here today. Good to see you. So anyway, gentle detox package. Get you a motherfucking blood purifier and put the whole family on it, because y'all gonna need it, okay? Because then y'all got Christmas coming up. Oh, Lord, Jesus. Steam, people. Just get, at least use the herbs. Our ancestors were highly intelligent. They were herbs with all the cooking. At least, I'm not promoting it, but I'm saying at the very least, I'm gonna get like church in here. Well, woo! At the very least, please use some motherfucking herbs to try to counter, you know, counter something in this, okay? So you can use the gentle detox package, the steam, the soothing Yanni soap. Okay, so we want to at least try to not get sick while we doing all these things, right? Right? Because we don't want to, you know, the most common deaths are in the wintertime. I'm not sure if y'all know. So that's because everything moving slower. That's how the preacher be, well, I'm going to take y'all to church today. Anyway, I don't want to offend nobody. I know Christians or nothing. It's just a joke. You know, whatever. Don't go saying I worship the devil. But anyway, so that's basically it. My battery about to die, so I guess I could take like 2 questions. She doesn't celebrate it. No, I don't celebrate Black Friday because that's when it was selling black market slave, and they do it now, selling our organs. I'm not playing with them like that. I wouldn't celebrate it unless they had some deals on my rent. See, I think outside the box. Here's what I say. They got deals on rent, car notes, electric bills, food, clothes. Until then, I ain't buying a motherfucking thing. And that's just what it is. I'm not. And I'm going to stop cursing next year. I will. Because I know y'all tired of this potty ass. I'm going to drink some tea to stop it. So, yeah, I ain't buying nothing. I'm not buying nothing. But listen, I can't really talk about it too much because I don't like to, like, give myself away. But even though I'm not having a Black Friday sale, got y'all coming up. Not next week. Not probably the week. Just wait. But I got y'all. It's going to be, like, huge. It's going to be, like, so gangster. So, you know, whatever. Okay, I'm calling you guys. Yeah, okay, so call me. What do you suggest instead of coconut oil? Grapeseed oil, olive oil, sesame seed oil is high in calcium, high in, y'all should be eating sesame seeds, especially if you're a woman over a certain age whose bones have deteriorated due to milk and lack of estrogen, going through menopause. Sesame seeds are high in calcium. Also, kiwi is not a grain, it is actually a seed. Shelf life on the tea is 5 years. I stopped the but the fresher the better, y'all. So if you could start using them when you get them, which would be great. I had made the comments go away. Let me see. I can't get too close because if y'all try to talk about me, it's going down. Let me see here. All right, I gotta go because the battery gonna die, and I don't want it to not save the live. That's what's up. Where do you buy shea butter? Okay, so they got a Johnny, a Luca Coombe. That's her Facebook. If you want to hear Luca Coombe, drop your link. We have Jay Wills, who was Earth Goddess. She got some fire shea butter. They got Cypher Living. He got some good shea butter. You want to make sure it's only shea butter, unless it's like grapeseed oil or those type of oils or olive oil. Don't use cocoa butter, okay? It holds caffeine, people. A womb destroyer, caffeine. Gallstone tea, which would be the kidney kindness. Website for herbs. It's at the link on my page. It's www. The Alkaline Goddess, the one and only. You heard me, not playing. The one and only, because your sis a phony. No, I'm just playing. But they do be phony. You buying womb health from. I mean, I be looking, talking about, oh yeah, sis got teas like you. So, you know, I'm going to go see what sis look like, because I'm going to be ready to celebrate another sister who out here doing womb care. And I be like, is she for real? She for real out here? I be so upset, but whatever. I mean, tracks to her ass, cake makeup like she dead or something. I use Krystal products, and I'm a fly season gamma. Okay, cursing is just cracker language we have to speak. Okay, I gotta go, y'all. Let me see. Anything else? Thank you. Okay, thank y'all. Damn, no cocoa butter. Girl, you don't need it. When you know about the oils, the alkaline oil, you don't need that crap. Provide a list of womb destroyer. Please, girl, it is all over my page. I need you to go type in the search bar, womb destroyers. I list them. I go in detail on my seminars, because on these lives, I gotta be careful out here. And we talk about all the real shit. So when I go on tour this year, y'all come see me, and it'd be cool too. I'd be loving to meet y'all in person. And we do some kumbaya shit. We not smoking weed and getting naked. Don't be with, I'm not with all that. But the Yanni Wipeout. If you're looking for a tea that helps with discharge, you're looking for the Baby Boom Supreme. That'll wipe discharge out. Okay, until I start eating better, right? Start now, sis. Get them herbs in now while you're eating bad, please. But you won't get the full effect unless you start changing a little bit. Come to NYC. Yes, y'all definitely on the list. Okay, girl, you a mess. Baby Boom Supreme got it. Yeah, dude. Baby Boom Supreme is fire. That's why it's so high. Great info, sis. Yeah, I love y'all. This is what I'm here to do, to fuss at y'all, to keep it real, to love y'all. But I need to get to answering them fucking messages. Huh? That's probably what the thing. You need to get to answering them messages instead of being on I am. What else is the regular Baby Boom? Tighten, tone, detoxify, nourish, support, fertility. It is straight womb. Just snap the cat back. Love you, girl. Hey, you, Tiffany. Yeah, have your husband watching. Go, Tiffany and her husband. Put them on this live, girl. Can you take the Baby Boom while breastfeeding? Yes, but you will get pregnant. Peace and y'all get the wet tea, girl. That wet don't be playing. I can't wait to get my boots knocked off. What do you use in your hair? Shea butter. Hair tutorial. This hair, girl, y'all playing. This ain't, yeah, I'm coming to Chicago. I'll be in Chicago probably in April, because I can't deal with y'all weather. I'm going to do the summer months first, and then I'm going to get, I think, like, Indianapolis is May. April should be Chicago. Drink your herb. Drink your herb, especially if it's real. You don't want to be smoking this new, whatever all that hybrid, that's genetically modified weed. That's not even real weed. I lost inches and I'm glowing. Go, sis. Yeah, I be tired of eating too. I'm over it. I be over it. Yeah, I love Chicago. Chicago, I'm going to give me a, what about shrinking fibroids? The Fibroid Fighter Collection. Okay, Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta, I'm going to be coming there soon, probably like February. Tennessee, yeah, I'm coming to y'all soon. I'm going to hit the summer months first. Tennessee, North Carolina. I'm going to come everywhere. But I'm not going to lie, y'all. You know, I used to be like super cheap. And I got to make money to feed my family. And my mom was like, look, Krystal, they can't get this information anywhere else. Believe in yourself, girl. Start charging them as much as they pay for their hair. I said, I'm not going to do that. But we can meet somewhere in the middle. But the ticket's not going to be $20. I can't keep flying for that. I ain't making no money. With non-dairy milk, you suggest walnut milk, sesame seed milk, hemp milk. Walnut milk, the best to me, though. Multivitamin T, Golden Goddess. Florida. Yes, I'm coming to Florida. Miami. And I will be on that beach. Busting my cat open up. No, I really will be busting my cat open to the sun. Because I keep telling y'all, put y'all son in the, y'all cat in the sun, but y'all not listening. No, everything is not okay to take. Oh, the battery dying. Oh, Lord. I got to save this live, y'all. I got to go. Oh, no, the battery not dying. I opened the message by accident. So everything is not okay breastfeeding. So what you want to do is leave me a note. But let me see. I don't want the battery to die, y'all. I gotta go. I have trouble finding it. Go to Michelle Pulse. I don't know how to say her name. I'm gonna tell her to put her link. She got organic sea moss. I love him. Ooh, Lord, I'm looking a little dead out here close. I got to get in the right angle, girl. Listen to, okay. Yeah, I want to go to the island. I want to go to Belize and get in the real jungle. Yeah, no, I'm going to come to Baltimore. Oh, I couldn't stand it when I went to Baltimore. Y'all ain't lying. It's the energy there. The energy is super weird to me. Detroit was another place where the energy was like kind of weird. All right, y'all. Okay, so y'all go back to eating y'all turkeys. No, I'm playing. All right, I gotta go. So I'm gonna go. So I love y'all, and please get the chart. I can't stay on here forever because I gotta put Divine to sleep. And then the girl holding the camera got a pee. Shout out to my niece. Okay. Holding the camera. Philly. I'm from Belize, girl. Oh, I want to go to St. Lucia. See, here's the thing. I'm pissed off because I have a passport. And I want to start traveling to over there, whatever, with my little ignorant ass. But I didn't want to get Divine a passport. Which, I mean, I didn't want to get her a birth certificate, which you have to have for a passport. So I feel like I just got to put her in the system. I'm so pissed off. So are people really hurting in those states? The land of the free and the home of the slave. My battery died. Is it gonna stay